Hey everyone, I'm making this video, I think Tuesday is my, next shot of testosterone, and it's a couple days before that, of course, I'm making it to let you know that I'm not making videos every single week anymore, because my transition will start to slow down now, so, there won't be as many changes, um, but this video kind of counts as my 1 month and a half on testosterone. Um, as far as changes go, my voice, this is as high as it ever gets. It sometimes drops lower, and that's it. This is usually where it stays at, though. Um, I hope it gets lower because I'm still getting misgendered a lot, and I think it's because of my voice. If not, it is what it is. I guess I'm starting to get facial hair though, so I feel like that will help out. I have little like blonde fuzz and some black ones here on my lip, and then all of this is white on my chin, and the sides I have white. My thighs have really dark black hairs on them now. I've never really had like hair on my thighs before. Well, I guess I have. I just haven't been able to see them. But now it's definitely there. My arm hair is darker. My eyebrows are getting more this way and coming in more, and they're growing in thicker. I've always penciled in my eye, well, not penciled in, but I use mascara to make them look darker because I have blonde eyebrows. I've been noticing as I wash it off, the eyebrows aren't as blonde anymore, and that's cool, I guess. Um, as far as like sex drive, that is still pretty high, but I have it more under control, like to the point where like I'm not in pain anymore, and like, oh my god, I need to jerk off. I figured out how to kind of live with it because it's been so constant. Um, well, that's kind of it for, well, no, that's not it, because I forgot to talk about like the hair. I have hair on my stomach and like between my pecs, like I'm starting to grow hair here. But that's it as far as transitioning. I have something else I want to talk about though. I want to talk about the fact that I moved recently. I used to live in Wisconsin, in like the Chicago area, and now I live in Daytona Beach, Florida. That's a huge change for me as far as like temperature wise. I don't know anybody here, like literally nobody. I have grandparents here, but my mom won't let me talk to them anymore because of me transitioning. So technically, I don't know anybody here. That's, I was excited about that at first. Sorry. Sorry. I was excited about that at first, because I was like, that's a fresh start for me. I can introduce myself as male. I can live as male, and no one will really question me or think, oh, you're not really a guy, so I don't really need to use your right pronouns like they did in my hometown. I am still excited about it, but at the same time, I've been here for a couple days, and it has not been as ideal as I thought it would be. I'm still getting misgendered by strangers who don't know my name or me at all. I'll just walk into an establishment, and I'll either get straight up he sometimes or straight up she, but most of the time I have people, I don't know like why people do this. Like if I met a person, I would probably pick a gender that I thought in my head and stick with it unless they corrected me. But people are using both for me now. Like they'll start with he, and then I'll start talking, and then they'll go to she, and then they'll be like he again. So I'm kind of glad it's leaning more towards he at least, but like it's kind of weird. They're using both for me. But when I'm at school, though, that's where the real problem is because I'm going to be spending most of my time at school. I have been in contact with my counselor and the dean of students, and I've been very, very persistent about them respecting my wishes as a transgender person to not be misgendered or have my birth name used while I am trying to attend school and just do my thing. And they all are extremely kind and extremely understanding about it. So I haven't gotten crap from this school. However, now that I'm down here, I went to go get my student ID, and they used my birth name, and that was upsetting because yes, I know that's legally my name, but I gave them a preferred name, and they put it in the system so that whenever my name shows up on paperwork, a preferred name is also listed with my name. You'd think if it said preferred name, you use the preferred name, not the first name, but you know, I don't know. I guess they don't really get that often. People don't really submit preferred names, but whatever. My birth name was used, long story short, in me getting my ID, and it was awkward for me. It was very awkward for me because I was in a line and there was students behind me, and that was kind of hard. And not only did they use my birth name, but they also pronounced it wrong and made it sound even more feminine than it already was. So, that made me upset. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to go to my classes early, and I'm going to have to make sure my right name is used and my right pronouns are used. But being misgendered and my birth name being used has encouraged me to go ahead and put a rush on my name change being legal. I'm running into a lot of roadblocks though. I keep going to either the wrong police station to get my fingerprints submitted, because that's what you have to do here in Florida to change your name, is get a criminal records check by doing your fingerprints. I keep going to either the wrong one or just the one that's not open. They don't do fingerprints on this day. You need to go to this one. I show up at that one. They send me back to the other one, and they send me back there. I've just been all over town just trying to fucking figure out how do I submit my fucking fingerprints so I can change my name. I have literally nothing on my record, not even a speeding ticket, and this is so stupid. I just need to change my name. But I'm just getting frustrated about it, and then like in the process of it, my car broke down, and I don't know anybody here. And so I was like, I don't know what to fucking do now. And I was trapped in my apartment for a couple days. But, yeah, it's been a stressful couple of days. It's been stressful moving in. But hopefully things start to get better once I start to meet people. If I meet people, I mean, I don't know. My school makes me nervous because it's 85% male, and I've never been in a situation where a male talks to me as if I'm a male, because in my hometown, anytime anyone talked to me, they would refer to me as female, and they always had precursors in their head that I was female because all my male friends knew me before I came out as trans. There's nobody, I literally don't know anybody who doesn't know I'm trans. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. No, but everyone knows that I am a female at birth, is what I'm saying. But moving down here, nobody knows that. So that's different for me. So they're gonna start talking to me differently, as if I'm a male. And I kind of don't know how that's gonna be. I've never been in a social situation like that. And I hope I handle it okay, at least. Well, this video is kind of getting long, and I wanted it to be short, but I'm going to wrap it up. If you guys have any questions, I have my personal blog and my transition blog down in the link. Please feel free to ask anytime. I will get to your question as soon as possible. If any pictures or a new video is needed for people who just need to know kind of how the transition process works, please ask me. I am willing to do that as well. School is starting tomorrow, so I may not get to it right away, but I will definitely try to get to it as soon as possible. I really appreciate you guys watching these. It means a lot. It honestly does. Yeah. I always end these really awkward though, and so I guess that's my signature ending. Okay.